restless patience, but to test, I still thank you for the best. This time we've spent the windows bent. It seems progress that's all right. Hello, everyone. I just wanted to get the starting student screen. I think I actually already got pretty much everything. I wanted to. That was all the karaoke you guys were getting. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the karaoke screen. Okay, we have something to address. Okay, there is an elephant in the room, and no, it's not me. And it's not you either, chat. I mean, it kind of is. I mean, you guys are. Anyways, let's talk. Right after I fix this, of course. What the hell? The forgotten told the line this round I won. All right. Can you imagine? I think I should open with that one day, like actually. But I think I could. It's a pretty simple song to sing to. Okay, let's talk. All right, guys. My mods have been getting some harassment on behalf of submissions, and it needs to stop. I've had a lot of people basically complain that their submission didn't get in, which is okay to be disappointed, but it's just not fair that you're taking it out on my mods. Anyone who is doing this is just gonna get banned. Okay. I don't want this is a fun activity where we had a criteria that you had to meet. I had given it like a month in advance for this purpose. And while there were like some mistakes, that doesn't mean that you could completely bully them to the point to where some of my mods were crying. Okay. You have to understand that these are people. Like, I understand if there are like younger people who just don't understand, right? But like, we didn't just delete them because it was a personal attack to you. Like, it wasn't like we were looking at it and we went, "Hey guys, we hate you specifically, and you should I saw your name pop up on there and I wanted to delete it because I hate you." I'm like, this is not okay behavior. All right. So simply enough, if this continues, if I see people going, why was it I included? Well, I mean, you just didn't get included, so you'll just be kicked. I mean, I should go without saying, you should be respectful and try to be understanding at the very least. All right. Like, I mean, it's just like they're getting like, you know, I just feel like you know, it's you should be respectful. Okay. It's like, and also some decisions were made on my end that weren't like mods and inclusive. For example, it was my idea to essentially remove any that were like too close to being a Sonic EXE remake or fucking one for one stealing of Lucian's story. Like, it can't, like, I mean, there can be other stories like it, but it's like, if it's so obvious it's plagiarized, we had to review them. If I read the same thing over and over again, right, then it's not entertaining. I mean, people like if I'm reading the same thing over and over and over again, it's like you guys wouldn't want to. So your name pop. Yeah, no. But I wouldn't. But I wouldn't because I don't know you. I don't know you people. I'm not saying you can't, but like anyways. So yeah, anybody who's caught doing that, banned. You can't submit it. This was like a I tried to get it to as many people as I could. This time I actually made a video so that way more people could see it. And the mods, yes, they've been very nice about just timing people out. But I think honestly, if people are just going to be really nasty about it and they make that mistake, then I think that they should just be banned because I don't want I don't want people my mods to be harassed. And I don't want to be harassed, but it's mostly on them. But like I wanted to bring this back, mostly just because Circuit was like, "Hey, like I people really liked it." I was like, "Okay, I like making people, the vast majority of my audience happy, and I like having this audience interaction. It's not all bad, you know. It's not like I hate all of my, it's not like I hate all of my audience, you know. um, but like just try to be understanding, you know. My Sonic actually is not in the live stream. Let me give them death threat. Yeah, yeah. It's like so. If we're clear on that. Going forward, we're going to be a bit more harsh. At least mods, if you're listening, I want you guys to be a bit more harsh. Um, it's okay to ask. I think, like, I think it's okay to ask if it's been reviewed. I feel like that's like because you just want to know if I've already been through it. But
At spook_VA super chatted $5. Honesty is the best policy, honestly. You submitted your X, you're bound to get some criticism. Also, good luck on stream.
thank you, Spooky. Thank you, Spook. Oh wait, sorry, Spook VA. Yeah, thank you for the 5, dude. We're getting off to a good start already. Yeah, you are bound to get some criticism. That's another thing. Malicious intents. Thank you, Chaos. You're very 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 right. All right. So where it was reviewed, we just don't know. Like you can't like ask. I feel like if you submitted it, like I get wanting to know where it is. I can't go through and timestamp it. It's just kind of one of those things where like I get you want to find it, but I mean you'd have to look for it, right? Unfortunately, I it's like a kind of like if you're here for it, right? I mean, yeah, I mean, if a fan, I doubt a fan would, but if a fan wanted to like, add like a giant timestamp thing, but there's just like not enough time, Um, ah, every time. Honestly, ads should be low. I should set the setting. Okay. New dodo goal. Uh, oh god, a compilation would be cool, but it's also a lot of work that I just don't have to give to somebody, and I do not have the time for it. Especially with the Donothon combined with like oh well, not only that, like the Donothon, but also I have to get out like I'm working on my next video, my next 2 videos while also doing like some of these streams. So okay. So I've addressed that you guys just need to be just try to be understanding and moving forward. Like I think we're going to be kind of hammering down a little bit. I feel like that's only fair, right? No one deserves to be harassed or hurt over this. This was a fun activity where I get to read. Yes, and Ember did, and of course, well, not just Ember, but my mods did take accountability right away. With like if they did mess up, or when they messed up, or how they would mess up. Um, okay, why is it lagging? That's weird. But yeah. Uh, we we had like a few. Yeah, there's some not okay submissions. So oh yeah, and also chat. I in the future, I don't know why this wasn't on in the mistake that I made was I thought um I thought I enabled being able to edit your responses. Oh, what the I did. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I thought I did. Just so it was I swear to God I didn't just turn it on. It really it has been on, but I guess for I don't know. Listen, I don't know if it's talking about like this specifically or unless it's like manage how form and responses are present. Maybe this has to be on? No. It does like it does say you could edit it here, so yeah, it really could just be like a Google thing. Sponsored your emails. The thing is that like I don't know though. While it would be nice, I feel like collecting I guess I have been kind of like for people who submitted it through their drive, they kind of have their name and I had to crop that down, which by the way, guys, please be aware of that. That's why it goes dark every once in a while because people have their full names. So that's why I have to like delete it. I have to like go like this every time I want to view images cuz people sometimes have their full name on there and I was like, "Oh my god. Dude, I use Opera GX. What do you want about? I'm on it right now. All right. Um, but yeah, we will be better for next time. This was a learning experience, and we just asked for leniency. There's only like 5 of us, or only 5 of them, I should say, and 1 of me. So it really isn't that much. Full tutorial. Well, we only do it once a year. If you know, so might be back alongside. Luna, you're in chat. Okay. All right. Are we satisfied? You guys understand? Don't harass anyone. Don't harass my mods. Please. And if you do, you're just gonna be banned. Saw that you were streaming again. You know what? We have a big event going on, so I'll be streaming a lot. Like a lot more. So be prepared for that. Okay. I think we're good. All right. Make a wiki page? Oh, it's a bit of a process. There are videos that you might be able to watch though. How's the music? Are we okay? Is the music too is it too loud or is it good? If I talk in like my normal tone. All right. Good. All right. Let's get through the... I think we're finishing today, chat. I will say I think there is a... We are at 29 out of 147. That's like only like 18. So I think unless there's like a really abysmal... Well, even then... if it didn't comply with the rules, then... but I did try to read as much as I can. Respect for you guys. We're finishing. It is the third time. You're right. My poor judgment has affected this. I really thought yesterday we could lock the hell in, but I was wrong. I'll say it. I was wrong, man. All right, let's start with this. Hi, my name is Luna Star, and I'm a composer, artist, and VA, either for my own projects or for others. For example, The Last Checkpoint. Only meaningful social, which is Luna Star, which is actually in chat, so you guys can click on it. Okay. Dude, I feel this. Old content, ass. I still feel like my new content's ass. But this is too long. I present my Chud son Zion to you. His story isn't fully done, and his character can be subject to change, but this is his most recent rendition. Hold on. What are the things that you want me to check out? Are you wanting me to also check out all of this along with reading this? Dude, I should just... Okay, I should just do this, actually. Chud is not a swear word? I'm not Tumblr famous. What the chat? What does that even mean? Oh, is this another Sinister Minds fan song? We have another one, chat. Ooh, I like the art on this. I like this part. Oh, Glee. Oh. There's a reference. You got good chord progression. That's good. I think the mixing is a little off for me. Yeah, this is just a hard mixing style to do, though. I'll say that. Editing's pretty good, but... The autocorrect is very, very strong. I will say that. Or not autocorrect, sorry. The pitch correction and the autotune is a little... is a little strange in progression. Wait, what's the I will say that. Also, sorry, Chad. I like the instrumental and the and like the chord progression. That's pretty cool. I see that you were going for like a. It's definitely like it's more like leaning into the like originality of the character. This is just a hard style to nail, though. Like. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like with the auto-tunes or like the pitch correction is a little we'll see where we're at. If I finish all the text ones, I will play the game. So the idea was to play all the games so that way it's like easier to keep track of, and they also take a longer amount of time. I mean, honestly, just to set up too. Yeah, but like aside from like you had like good chord progression, I would just work on like a little bit on like maybe like the mixing or like something akin like mixing in the voice a little bit, I think. But otherwise pretty good. All right, let me read this real quick. Let me pull this up. We're just honestly probably gonna loop this, honestly. Okay, we turn this down. Okay. Zion is a fourth-dimensional spirit that torments humanity through their dreams for the sole purpose to kill off the sickness caused by the wicked side of man, dubbing himself Judgment's executioner. Targets period are people that can carry heavy sin and feeds off their fear and anguish, eventually leading to their insanity. That can also lead to their death, whether caused by Zion or themselves. Zion is a more stoic individual. He rarely shows aggression or oh my god. I'm gonna read today, chat. Agitation. Unless he really needs to. He tends to be patient with his prey, usually lasting his torments for at least a month, if they don't already die from shock by then. He believes in killing off the sinned, wanting to cleanse the world of what he had to endure in his past life, and of the like. Zion's main way of torment through the dreams is through the dreamscape, a state of mind that a person enters when the body and mind is at rest. While it's not his creation, Zion can bend and mold the dreamscape to his will, creating what he likes to call the Hill, which is just a desaturated landscape taken after Green Hill Zone. When the victims enters the dreamscape under Zion's influence, they get their own unique vessel, usually taking after every Sonic character. Almost every Sonic character. Except for Cosmo. Everyone else but Cosmo. No one else but Cosmo. Each time that takes form inside the dreamscape is unique to each victim, usually based on their own style, personality, and taste. But like the thing is that like you could like, instead of like the pitch correction, like you could just lean into like, okay, listen, you could like sing and then make there's like a song that would like maybe like fit your voice better, and then you can like kind of like still have the pitch correction, and then just like you can make it a bit more like subtle. That makes sense. I'm not a musician, so I'm very like limited on my knowledge. I just know someone who's very good, and I've worked with someone who's like I would dare say professional. And he's like, you know, he knows. I think that overall it's a good take. Honestly, like you did do it. Also, Cosmo, because we have a bit that was going on throughout the we have a bit going on. All right, guys. Zion's head is fully Zion's head is fully detached from his body, floating in place as if he had a neck. Due to being fourth dimensional, Zion is completely intangible and has no physical body, so in order to give himself shape within the dreamscape, he molds his own appearance so his victims can see him. He can't do this outside of the mind. Zion has his own story in the works. When it is fully finished, it will be posted to my channel, fully narrated, followed by visual comics. Oh, that's cool. Judgment is getting an encore version too. Oh. If there's any feedback, criticisms, and such you could share with me on the character, please let me know. I personally love this character of mine, and I really want to see him grow into the best he can be. So if there's anything you think could be done for him, I'd love to hear it. Thank you for reading my rant, and I hope the stream sails smoothly. Well, thank you for submitting this, Luna Star. Let me think. I like a good Judgment character, and going through Dreamscape is always a cool idea. We've seen it executed a few times. It really just goes on how you go about executing it. You have a reason for it. A mind that a person enters when the body and mind is at rest. So it's like it creates this in your mind. I like that. Yeah, it's definitely like a cool. It's a cool idea. The kind of like judgment kind of thing, being stoic makes sense. I'm always a fan of like Dreamscape stuff, so we'll check out this one real quick. Okay, and here's what we have for art. I actually really like the design of this guy, honestly. I could see the perhaps rewrites. I could see the rewrite inspiration. There's a few things that are in reference to Faker as well. This is just like my interpretation. It's not like, obviously it's their character, like they can kind of speak. What's going on? They can speak on that. I do like this song is pretty good too, though. I would say the chromatics, the chromatics are pretty neat. Me when I play my game. Oh yeah, there's literally a Faker Zion. All right. Okay. It literally says it, guys. I don't know if you guys know this or not. Yeah, Zion's pretty cool though. I like it. Overall, pretty neat. You got some stuff. I like that you actually like are posting content on the character, which I know it like sometimes people will just like won't have much, which is okay to have a concept, but like over time, it's like, oh, I have this story, and then you tell them about it. It's like, oh, so you have like it being fleshed out. Honestly, it's a fun activity. You got to remember, right? It's a fun activity putting this together, and I like it. And it's cool. It gets a Dunkachi pass. Yeah, I mean, I like the art. So thank you, Luna Star, for submitting. Next one. All right. My name is Shy Bomb, and I've been drawing EXE related stuff for more than 8 years. Here's my X profile. Damn. One of my first EXE Nephilim story is an Angel's Wrath, and I was thinking of making a comic of it sometime in the future when I can get to it. It would follow Nephilim as he descends into madness while destroying the world he's trapped inside of. I see the love now, so I won't listen much, but I hope you'll... Wait, what? Oh, here we go. Whoa! Wait! It's supersonic? But, like, Fleetway-esque? Oh, fucking hell. Yo, wait, that's cool. I got the blue shoes, too? Oh my god, is that Fleetway? Oh, that's crazy. Guys, that's Fleetway, you could tell. Oh my god, it's Sync Sonic! Okay, cool references here. Creature that also called Giants, Fallen Ones. This one in particular ended up in a ROM of Sonic game collections. Well, this is cool. Here I come. Ah. Alright, let's see the art. Yeah, I like the EXE design. That's pretty cool. Very Fleetway-esque. You kind of like have a bit of a... It's like a Faker Supersonic is an interesting concept, honestly. Faker Supersonic, very, very interesting. That makes sense. What was the... Do we have a story? Kinda, sorta? The Fallen. This is cool. Nephilim is the result of God's foolishness, thrown out of the gates of heaven and trapped inside of what appears to be an abandoned cartridge for a canceled Sonic collection game. Now that... now I'm a little lost. So wait, God said you're not allowed here and then threw you inside of a video game cartridge? Bit. I think God could do worse. You know what I mean? He's God. But long forgotten about by the names of Aaron, it's just like Angel put into a... Yeah. This wasn't allowed to happen. A voice faint whisper passed by the ears of God, carrying a haunting, twisted... So it's like biblical, but I think even his own vessel, his blood began to rot, decay. I see. I would... Alright, hear me out. I really like the design you got going on here, but what if it was in universe? I feel like I say this so much. So like, instead of it being like an angel outside of it, what if, right, we like cast it out of the heavens in the Sonic universe and you create like a whole side thing? So that way we don't have the haunted cartridge narrative. Give me your vibes are ranch. Yeah, get a what if in universe concept. No, because like I feel like it would really benefit the story, because like haunted cartridge just seems kind of forced a little bit, but you got a good design. So like, let's think about that. Maybe you could write it like that. But otherwise, Thank you so much for submitting Shy Bomb. Omnihog. Pretty easy because gods are... Yeah, there you go. I wouldn't know. I'm a LARPer Sonic fan. I honestly never even... I don't even know what Sonic is, to be honest. This whole thing, I've just been like, wow, I have no idea what any of this is. I've never seen it in my entire life, so... Alright. Omnihog. Where is Omnihog? Where is he? It's still a concept. DT exclamation point X is a being formed from determination and antimatter. Undertale! Undertale! Alright, determination. Came into existence unexpectedly, not really knowing what it is, let alone what its purpose was. When encountering Sonic and friends for the first time, it began to learn about purpose, which began to eat away at it, not knowing its own. Thanks to some encouragement from Sonic, it took their cores and the cores of key figures from that reality, now travels to other realities related to the blue blur, judging the purposes of other cores, hoping to find its own. It destroys the lives of the beings it interacts with in a desperate pursuit of knowledge. Okay, that seemed out of nowhere. In essence, a walking existential crisis. The cores of people it takes contain their consciousness. Their bodies are left completely intact. That is useless. Oh, that is unless they are deemed to not be living up to their purpose, to which DT exclamation point X devours them, allowing the body to decay. The consciousness is left in DTX exclamation point X's own core, tormented by their failures. Those who DTX deems fit will be made servants as prelates. The thing Interjack does. Oh. Completely aware, but unable to control their actions or rebel. However, some have been known to communicate with DTX while not being used. If a being has a sense of self, DTX can take their core for their judgment. Chat, who would win? God or just some YouTuber? No, okay, let me think. I think this is just like a condensed down thing. I think this is a condensed down version, and that there are some key things. But basically, it takes their core, and then I don't get how maybe it does it on accident, perhaps. So true! Oh my god, the rewrite. Donkachi rewrite joke. But, this part kind of threw me off a little bit because it destroys lives of the beings it interacts with, the desperate pursuit of knowledge. If you're taking the core of their character, which you destroy their life, then that would make sense. So if that is the case, then okay, that makes sense. I get where you're going for. Let me think. Their bodies... Okay, so the cores of people it takes contain their consciousness. Their bodies are left completely intact. That is unless they are deemed to not be living up to their purpose. So basically, it determines your purpose and then decides if you're living up to it. All right. And it wants to find... Okay, I understand. Let's check out the design. I'll give my final thoughts. Okay. Who are you really? Okay. All right. That's heat. Yeah, that's heat. I like that. Yeah, I actually like it. I like that. It's kind of okay, so now that I fully understand it, or at least I think I do, I'll say that it's a very interesting concept. Yeah, again, another really unique idea, and I like the kind of art that you have. You could make a very compelling story with this, and it could basically be who determines who you are, right? And if you're not living up to that, then I will punish you for it. So, Like, who are you really? Okay. Pretty cool, Omnihog. Thank you for submitting it. I like the art and I like the concept. Very, very neat. Okay. Kai the Hedgehog. Allodoor.exe is an exe that used Sonic's body to carry out his plans to take over the universe, but at the cost of it slowly rotting and decaying his body. Now having a skeleton slowly exposed around his body. Allodoor's story starts like this. Allodoor is a rejected mythical entity that is among the 13 protectors of Sony. Sony. After destroying a whole planet, he was banished to another universe to protect the other realms from harm by Thins, the god of hope. Now, Allodoor finds itself in Mobius with the goal of making a massive army to take over the universe as a whole. But for that to happen, he needed a vessel, a body to maintain his form, and a certain blue hedgehog was unfortunately unaware of his presence, and after possession, resulted in Sonic's body rotting to suit his expectations of Mobius. So you had to go through the link to submit. Also, yeah. So, guys, it's Sony. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's see. Got into the light. Okay, so far we have a pretty interesting Ooh, okay. It's like you could see I really like this design. This is what we actually do have a goal for karaoke. It's gonna happen at some point. But can we just say we reached it, so I'll be singing for you guys at one point, but you guys are gonna hate it, so don't show up. Yeah, I like this though. It's like pretty not. I don't know actually. There's some parts where I'm kind of like, doesn't fit the story, right? Like is what you're thinking of, so it couldn't. I don't know. At first I was like, oh, this is cool. And I'm like kind of registering it. But the more I look at it, the more I'm like, it might be doing too much. But like, then again, right? Like, it's still like, I just like the way that it's drawn. And the mouth thing here. Guys, there's nothing inside. Yeah, it looks more burnt than decaying. That's a good point. It's a good point. It looks more burnt. Which isn't like, it's not bad though. I did kind of like the way like you drew it. Pretty cool. So this thing, yeah. I don't know about that, but we don't really need a reason why you would need to destroy the whole planet. Like, just banish to another universe to protect the other realms from harm by Thins. Some of it's not really clicking with me. Like, for example, like you would destroy a whole planet and then he was banished to go protect someone else. Why would he not be punished for that? If there was like a god, unless like they're like, okay, you have to redeem yourself, and then the god of hope is like, well, I hope that you'll change. But so wait, they sent him away knowing what the he is, and then he's like, yeah, well, I guess I'm gonna take over the whole universe. Anyways, it's not bad. It's not bad, Cal. I appreciate you sending it in. I mean, not to tear it down. You have potential. My recommendation is just to like maybe be like, maybe he could trick them into believing that he'll be better. But then when he gets there, he's like, no, I won't. What the you guys are stupid. Okay. Next one, JD. Tenebrius Teneberius 15 is an OC of mine that I've been dying, literally dying. I drop dead every time I think about it. To talk about ever since I found out about your EXE reviews. Since the last EXE review, I've been working on this OC of mine. The story takes place in. Unfortunately, I still haven't finished writing his lore and still haven't finalized his design, so as much as writing this, I'll be yapping about his current unfinished lore. The image I will be attaching will be unfinished.
$3.33. Everyone is cooking, that's so rad.
Hey, thank you so much for the... Thank you so much for the dollars. Oh my god. Oh yeah, why didn't I do this, actually? What am I doing? I'm throwing, chat. Hold on, give me 1 second. I wish mods could pin messages. Hello, everyone. Welcome in anyone who is new. Attaching unfinished. To explain it simply, Tenebrae, Sora's digital name, I'm just gonna, is an all-powerful being that found its way into a Sonic CD copy and managed to do basically what any EXE did, which is to find victims to play with and torture for all eternity. In the close and or far off future, I'm planning to make a webcomic and maybe even an ARG about this spooky fella. That's all from me and my OC. Now for now, thank you for reviewing my OC. I'm such a huge fan, Donkachi. Your videos are always exciting to watch. Anyways, JD out. Well, first of all, thank you for being a Donkachi supporter. Now let me tear you asunder. I'm just kidding. Let me see your concept, pal. Allow me to see your concept there, buddy. I'm gonna kill you, JD. You're so cooked. You're so cooked. I'm gonna make fun of you so hard. You're not ready for this. All right. Actually, I don't mind this. I actually like this like kind of like art style. I honestly don't mind it. This in particular, you lean into this kind of thing. If it was like moving, okay, right, chat? So hear me out. You got to see the vision real quick. If it was like moving and like it had like I don't know what to call it, like the pencil art style, if you know what I mean. And I would get rid of like some of like the blood here. But keep in mind, it is just a concept. The eye being here could be creepy, and the faker form isn't too bad. Doing this. What's up, Jokester King? Welcome. Okay, let me tell you. Allow me to tell you. It just seems like an EXE thing. If you really leaned into like writing a horror story and you leaned more into the horror, this could really work. It's a basic design, but you're not done writing it. So I'm not gonna like basically be like, man, I hate your story, you know. But definitely consider yeah, no, but definitely like, you know, lean into the horror of it if you're gonna go down this route and make something truly spooky. Well, I submit. Unfortunately, submissions have passed. Ballistic Missile Enjoyer. I'm not active on Unveil. Okay. A being that was born of the cognition that the world is a lie. 2018M is my personal take on a persona mix of 2017X. Wait, is that real? His lore is that he was created out of disbelief of the people of Shibuya. They live, it was a lie. That the world they live in is a lie. And because he embodies this belief, He wants to make the world he lives in a physical copier. Oh wait, have we read this? Putting them in confidence, making them play their role via emotional manipulation. Please excuse the statue, and I don't have any clean digital. Okay, all right. I don't think so. I think I'm just crazy. I think I'm just disturbing the peace. Oh, hey, this isn't bad. This is creepy, and also not a bad concept. Dude, is that fucking... Okay, I like the idea of a Persona sort of creepypasta. That's cool. I love Persona, so... We got a whole ass Morgana here. All right. It's very creepy. I'll say that. Like the disbelief of the world that people live in. You got a bit of a psychological group premise thing here. Wait, so he does this by stealing the souls of people that play his game. Oh, said the thing. There it is, chat. Point, clap. Chat, they said the thing. They said the thing. The confidants. Okay, so they're putting him into confidant. That's a cool idea. That's a cool idea. I honestly don't mind that. Thank you so much, Ballistic Missile Enjoyer. I appreciate it. Play my game! They're not void. Alright, I gotta use the bathroom real quick, guys. Give me a minute. God damn it. I'll be right back. Neat idea, though. Thank you for submitting. Okay, chat. You guys ready for the speed run any percent? Which actually I had to do my first speed run in Spirits of Hell. Barrel, barrel, barrel. By the way, we are going off of like last submitted, so like if you were waiting for your submission, you submitting it like closer to the date, which if you didn't know, the date was like 8th, I think. Then yeah. Okay, Marianne. Player.void, or .void for short, is an unnamed, as of right now, soul that was dragged into Lord X's world. She played a corrupted version of Sonic CD and was convinced by Lord X to leave her worldly stress behind her. She's an artist of many kinds, whether it be art, music, storytelling, etc. She struggled with finding motivation, with the added pressure of trying to make a living, especially after just graduating college. Lord X took advantage of this and was able to convince her to leave her world behind. Oh, this is interesting. Now trapped in Lord X's world, Void is given a sonic vessel, which seems a little uncommon at first, but Lord X now trapped in... Wait, hold on. I'm getting... But Lord X has his reasons. As of this moment, Lord X is growing bored of the same old tricks and wants to try something different with a new soul, who was an artist just like himself. He decides to try and imbue this sonic vessel with a brilliant soul to match with soul void energy in order to see if a soul with such a powerful vessel could harness its energy. Or would the soul break under the pressure of such energy? Lord X is thrilled to find out. This is very, very interesting. The actual story itself is set in the world of Sonic CD, and the story progresses through each of the stages and special stages, which we see Void learn or fail to learn to harness void energy and gain the same abilities Lord X has to a lesser extent. There's two ways this can go. Void, either she learns to harness void energy at the cost of losing her morality, or it drives her insane, and she becomes stuck as an entity whose only motive to kill, losing complete control of her body. Side note, my version of X differs slightly from Joe Doughboy's. It's not meant to be in any way canon to Sonic PC port, rather a kind of fanfic type content. I'd love for it to be a fan game if possible. It is a very interesting it is a very interesting concept. Like a victim gets pulled in and then has to, okay, that's heat. I like that. So like it's like, okay, so this is what happens when I pull in a victim and then embed them with void energy. Yeah, I don't really have a problem with like pulling this in and doing like a fan fiction thing. I prefer if it's like, if it does make a unique thing, because Lord X himself is like fan fiction. You think about it, all right? Let's be real. But I like this kind of like art here, and it's like you could see like the terrified look of like this could go either two ways. Pretty neat, honestly. I could see like a version of Lord X actually doing that out of like curiosity, right? But it is like we don't really get to see many. We don't get to see they drop like a what they want it to feel like kind of thing, and we have like different like inspo pics like on like the kind of vibe that they're going for. Very Sonic CD, Sonic, yeah, very 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 cool. We love the old school type of Sonic animation. We love that. We also have some Vertigo Arrow. Yeah, lots of really cool inspiration here. But thank you so much, Marianne, for posting. I like the aesthetic concept. Interesting. We don't really get to see like it's centered around a victim necessarily. It's usually the EXE who gets like a lot of exposure. So definitely thank you for submitting. I like that. Hey, we know Silly Four Buddies. Yeah, Silly Four Buddies was here a minute ago. Oh, they were the winner. They were the winner of that's what it was. So I was like, dude, I forgot. I was like, where have I seen this? Silly Four Buddies have been in chat. They were the winner of the giveaway. My project doesn't have a name yet, but my main character, Algia, is an entity/EXE that attempts to haunt other EXE games. He watches them from afar and shows up during times where the EXE would be causing harm. I'm currently working on an ARG YouTube series depicting the origin of the story. That's cool. Let me look at your art real quick before I watch this video. Is it pausing? Hello? Upper GX? Thank you. Ooh, fucking hell. Interesting thing. But you turn like an EXE and it watches. We'll see where it goes. Gold world rotten, left door gotten, though the line is round, I've won. Also, the people who keeps I don't understand like gifs. I think I'm old. Like gifs, because like on YouTube, like I think it's like a new thing. But the people who keep giving gifts, thank you. I think, like thank you. I appreciate it. There's no noise. It goes on too long. You lost me. Oh, there's noise. Oh, it's a flower. It's not a flower. It is a flower. There's going to be a jump scare. Oh! It was turned into a being. This thing is watching you. Ooh, I kind of like this actually. You don't know what's gonna happen, chat. I'm locked in. I'm watching this. I'm locked the fuck in. Oh yeah, what's gonna happen, huh? What are you gonna jump scare me? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna make yourself known? What is it gonna be? A loud sound? Oh, I thought there was gonna be like a ba-da-ba-ba. Not gonna lie. Ah! Ah! And then I died. Okay, there we go. Did you see that? Actually, no, I'm just trolling. I just thought it would be funny. The flower man. Say that again. No, I can't see your messages. All right, silly bunnies, here are my thoughts. It would be hard because like the EXE might know that you could spot it in the world. You know, like you could see it in the world, but maybe it would just let it continue. Because maybe they could work together and then be like, oh, is this being keeps watching me. Or you could put it in its like own universe where like its whole thing is that maybe it could pull in like souls, but like it has a very different approach to how it takes in things. So like you could be watching it, you know? Like it could have a very like hands-off approach. Or you could make it a real life thing and it could manifest as some sort of demon that always watches you, or and like maybe it like you. There are a few ways you could go with this, but if you would prefer to like keep it like this, honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. I personally don't mind it. You built up the suspension of this video, and I think that this is like this could be interesting, right? But I should be not again, yeah. But this is ultimately your story, and I don't want to dictate how anyone tells their story. So, thank you so much for submitting. You got a good concept here. Just like consider like you can look into it. However, I will tell you, I like the idea of a YouTube ARG series. That's cool. Always down for a good ARG. Thank you for submitting, Silly for Bunnies. The next one is Sir Dom Boss. Okay. This time around, our friend from the Void is different. It has more of it, more to be known, a group of itself. The wiki will let you know the personalities and games of our beloved. Okay, so it's mostly just a wiki-focused thing, which I'm fine. Keep things secret for people to solve. Thank you, though. Okay, all right. So, yeah, you did get, like, a brief glimpse. I'm sure you have things. You have things hidden, so... Thank you very much for submitting. Oh, wait, is this, like, an EXE verse? Oh, what the hell? This is awesome design. What the fuck? All right, so the X-Harbingers. Oh! A group of 4 X variants conceptualized. Okay, wait, so is a group of 4X variants conceptualized by Dr. Cheesecrumbs. They originate from a timeline where X had a little curiosity with the multiverse and meets 3 different versions of him. Currently, they'd be found in a game known as the Mega Drive Bundle, okay, a series of games that were seemingly once lost to time. The group includes X, Foss X, or Fall X, Sava X, and Robot, yeah, okay. Each of their games seem to different from one another, albeit with the inclusion of gore and bloodshed. They seem to have different goals, and as such, their combined efforts leads to chaotic nature. The worst part of it is, all except Robotniks, which makes sense, tend to hate each other and would try to backstab one another. Best not to meet them face to face, or else. Dude, me and the boys getting together, you know what I mean? When me and the boys meet together, we're invincible. But it's all myself. I kind of like the idea. Can I have a fucking... Holy Snom! What the fuck, man?
At Black Hole Snom super chatted $100. Wait, this is goated.
Damn! Snom is carrying! Dude, holy shit. Mamma mia. Yeah, we're back to 21 hours because of that, so thanks, Snom. Just can never end the fucking stream. Now we have 1.19k. That's crazy. We're getting... Okay, well, at least, you know what? Yeah, I'm actually grateful that Snom did that, because now I know that the counter is actually properly working. Damn. I'm just never gonna fucking end the goddamn thing. I'm just never gonna have my Donothon be over. Every stream I do will be a Donothon, according to fucking Snom. Look at this shit. Can we just stop for a minute? Sorry, I don't mean to be disrespectful, Dr. Cheese Crumbs. Excuse me. Can we just look at the top 3 real quick? So, like, we got Alara, Ember, and then Snom's just fucking top. Like, no one... I'm sorry, chat. No one is beating that. Which is crazy. No one's fucking beating that. Yeah. I'm not like I still won't be like, all right, Sam, let me sign you a check. Or not not sign you a check. Let me just sign the bundle and get it sent your way, but it's not looking likely. Like, for those who don't know, top 3 gifters get a, like, 2 are for the tipping, and then 1 is for the super chat. For the top 3 who do, they get a signed cheeky bundle from me. But yeah, which is probably going to be Ember, Alara, and Snom who are going to get it. So yeah. But you know what? You never know, chat. Somebody could gift $1,000 just because, you know, there might be like a whale for some reason. I don't know why you would, unless you really wanted a goal, which I don't think I set good enough goals for that. But you never know, chat. Maybe someone really wants to see like a, I don't know, whatever it is that I put on there. Thank you so much, Num. Huge, dude. Holy fucking hell. God damn. I've been cursing out the wazoo because I'm at, like, you know, like that meme? Like your jaw drops to the floor. Okay, let's go back to this. Thank you for submitting. This is actually a pretty neat concept. I think I get the general idea. I won't read all of it, but I do like the little sprites that you have here in the art. Like, this is a neat idea, like a Tails vessel, a Knuckles, and they get together, and yeah. Because there wasn't a counter, I did think about YouTube GIFs. So because there wasn't a counter for YouTube GIFs, I wasn't able to set it up in a way that would be beneficial to them. There just isn't a software that counts YouTube GIFs. So I do apologize for that. It has to be super chats or anything. Massive amounts of money too? Oh man. Come on, Snom. What the hell? Why'd you have to tell me? Now I know I'm not special. What, you got other content creators that you're giving to, huh? I can't believe this. Snom's just like trying to flex. It's like, you're not the only one, all right? You're a side hoe. Okay, but thank you for submitting. This was a pretty neat idea, honestly. We got 10 left. Holy moly. We're on the final 10, boys. Here we go. Hello, I'm Dash the Hedgehog, a person who loves EXE creators, Sonic.exe content, Sonic as a whole. I'm also an artist. You want to know? I didn't ask. I'm just kidding. I do want to know. EXE Catcher is an ancient god entity of both truth and illusions. He uses his third eye to trap his victims in daydreams, daydreams? Oh shit. Or illusions to toy with them and judge them. If they are worthy of living, if not, he executes them and takes their souls for other plans, or just converts them into his puppets. His illusion can rival the Phantom Ruby in terms of conducting illusions, etc., and can shapeshift his face or body to mimic other people or EXEs, Sonic or Lord Axe, to trick others to blending in to observe them. His story begins with him in the past, being an innocent and kind individual amongst other gods, entertaining them, and with his illusions shows and his cooperation with small tasks around the realm he originated from. But one day took a weird route when EXE Catcher suddenly got captured and sealed into a ring by a cloaked unknown figure. The ring had a pocket dimension which with remains of the void that was slowly corrupting him for over time. Okay, I'm sorry, I misread that. A few years later, a couple of scientists found the ring he was trapped in and did some experiments on it, unaware of what was inside. And not long after, EXE Catcher got released back into reality and proceeded to kill off the scientists, later making them into his puppets. And now he has one goal in mind: to show everyone on Mobius the consequences of rejecting the truth and spreading harmful and foolish lies for personal gain and twisted motivation. He does spare the innocent who have been victimized by these twisted individuals, since he can relate to their struggles too and only wants to help them in their time of need. I like the idea of a daydream thing. So we just basically out seeking revenge. And then this will give us a bit more on the lore. We could also get to see a bit of his design. Oh, wait, hold on. This is he. Wait, hold on. I love the colors here. That's so cool. What? Yeah, I fuck with this. Kind of reminds me of like Black Doom a little bit. Yeah, okay, I'm a sucker for blue and white. In case you guys couldn't tell. But I also love black and blue too. I think black and blue is a great color combo, to be honest. Especially the way that it's drawn here. It's good. It's like, I like that. Okay. It has like a like style that's reminiscent of like it has revenge, it has like a scythe, you have a setup. Yeah, it's not bad, honestly. Like I like the idea based off of like what you explained here and how you did it. But yeah, dude, this is awesome. This is really cool. Thank you, Dash the Hedgehog, for submitting it. I mostly love the design. Hey Dunkachi, here's my EXE summary. The name is, oh no, Ino Hesnika. Rather, that's what it's called itself, but is unknown to the victims is Sonic, a creature born from a young child's imagination and belief in a blue hedgehog. Quinn loved Sonic the Hedgehog. His love for the series was so strong it began to manifest in their head. However, as they got older, that free spirit with an attitude was pushed down subconsciously until the spirit became resentful with their creator. As the negativity of the world became ingrained into the kid's mind, it did so to, and I don't even know how to say this, bro. And Iwika started to manifest through nightmares, hallucinations, and the voice in the head that tells you you'll never be enough to live up to everybody's standards. As Quinn became reliant on innocence input, he eventually gave up on making decisions at all. Sonic had stripped Quinn of his freedom and cut ties with everyone, and no one knew what happened after. Thanks for reading. I mean, yeah. Oh, man. God, it's a little freaky, isn't it? It's a little like, you could like, I like the eyes. Like when the design has like the strained eyes, it's interesting. Okay. Let me think. There isn't much to say about it, is it? Manifesting through nightmares is also, we love the concept. A lot of people seem to like this, I will say. All right, moving on. Thank you so much for your submission. We are down to just 8 victims. I don't know why I said 8 victims. Oh, because somebody in chat said it and I read it at the same time. Damn you, chat. All right. Hi, I'm Cynthia. Hi, Cynthia. A lively, curious child finds a piece of horror media to love. Eventually, they want to make their own spooky hedgehog, making plans to use characters like SBO, Charmy, Mephiles, Ground, and Scratch. Okay, and Silver. What's this? Why is there ... Oh, you got something against Silver? As the child worked on the Silver project, a unique phenomenon happened. Her face was intertwined with her creation based on her. She sealed her fate and had it known. Unsure whether to use Sonic or Silver. Sorry. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, my fault. I wanted to be a mix of analog horror and Sonic horror. All right. That makes sense why you said and Silver. So it could be... I think Silver is interesting. We don't have a lot. These are very Mephiles-based Mephiles. Yeah. I like the idea of Faith, kind of being twisted a little bit. Very cool. Oh my god, Snom, holy crap. Dude, you're giving... Yeah, all right.
Black Hole Snom super chatted $10.
Too much money.
So when does Kian show up?
Kian Peel.exe shop. Okay, let's take a look at this. Done, that's me. Oh, hi, Bunny. Oh, Bunny's been an OG, okay, guys? So, Bunny's actually been here watching for a while. So, Bunny's actually in chat. So, guys. Here we go. I believe I made this editable, so if there's feedback or advice you may give, could you write it in here or make a new slide and put it there? You may not be able to see the stream. So internet currently hates, but you are here, so you get live feedback. Wow, a child born of... Sorry, I could not read. Am I blind? Lunar... Executable Sacramentum for entertainment of a ludic sadist. Holy moly. As involves a horror brew as it's based on Mario and Sonic. Oh, what? There's Mario and Sonic. Wait, that's so fucking cool. Our shiny psychic command is a vessel not of grief or revenge, but I can't read that, but at your service, my lord. I don't know why I said that. Here, let me help you out. Delete. That you'd fall asleep? Whoa. So it kind of like... Oh, wow. Dude, this poor kid. Jesus Christ. They were like, oh man, I'm gonna make a fun, spooky story. And then they were like, oh, wait, shit. Whoops, accidentally created a sentient person. A sentient, well, I should say sentient thing, but I like a Mario and Sonic Olympic game thing. I love that idea. Like, dude, yummy. Yummy. I want that. We don't get a lot of like Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, and I love the summer one. That one was my favorite. It's a fun idea. Yeah. You got a good design. Also Mephiles being there. Yeah. But yeah, overall, it's pretty good. I like the art that you have, it like kind of tying into this like faith thing. Pretty neat. Thank you so much, buddy, for submitting it. I think my overall thoughts is Link. Honestly, I have much to say. About it. Not that I could really give much criticism, but I think that you're creating a pretty unique world, and it makes sense. It was born from that. You have a reason why it was born, And it kind of like you could set up for a great Mario and Sonic Olympic thing. So yeah, dude, thank you so much for submitting, and thank you for waiting for your submission. I definitely think it's pretty cool. A Mephiles festival would be sick. That's all I'm just saying. Zangle. The story is still a work in progress. I welcome any and all advice or constructive criticism. I'm just gonna give you criticism because I'm mean. You got me at my last 7. All right, pal. You got me at the last 6. Now I'm gonna be mean, chat. Top 5 is gonna be the meanest that I've ever been this entire time. I welcome. Yeah. So I also have to decide what I'll use for her. So you're gonna be destroyed. Reclaimed as a blaze that after the events of 06 was left in the endless void of her timeline after it was erased. She was slowly driven insane by loneliness and the remains of Solaris. The events of generations leaves an opening for her to re-enter the timeline. After she returned, she found another version of herself. This was her final breaking point as she saw it as the universe is replacing her. She saw this universe as undeserving and decided to shape it as she wished and started by killing her replacement. She slowly began expanding her Neo-Soul empire while working on her ultimate goal to leave this undeserving universe and find a better one. She faces one big problem, sometimes somehow keeping her.
At Thaphone Bastard super chatted $2.84. I can't wait for the boss fight at the end of the stream cause of all the X's you have slain.
Yeah, y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready for the Sans.exe. It's gonna happen. She slowly began expanding. Yeah, so Blaze EXE is already a cool idea. Let's just say that she faces one big problem. Something is somehow keeping her there. Reclaimed uses the power of Solaris to consume and absorb. You also have an in-universe thing. Solaris is terrifying. To consume and absorb the power of anyone or anything she sees as a threat. She has done it to Time Eater in Black Doom. And she wants to get as much power as she can so she can break the barrier keeping her trapped in this worthless world. She really appoints some characters to harbingers by tormenting them until they serve her. Examples of this are Starline, Kit, and maybe more. Unique Vessels is branching out to more interesting characters, I'll say that. First of all, you're using Blaze, Solaris, you got Starline. First of all, Starline. I mean, come on, guys. Starline, Kit. Hello? I was a bit confused about, like, absorbing them. Like, it's a very powerful thing. Like, a very, like, oh, just, like, I'll absorb you. Wait, it was erased? But, like, you have a reason why Solaris would... Like, you could re-enter the timeline. So, wait, okay, so you were, like, mad that you were being replaced, and then you grew an empire to leave this undeserving universe, and then, like, fucking try to kill everyone. Interesting. Let's, you have a doc here. Dude, what are you talking about? This art is cool. What the fuck? You're like, ah, some of this art is bad. And I'm like, shut up. This is cool. What Sage? Hello? When reclaimed was going to be Sonic, but you changed it. I like this. I like this render. This is cool. I like this design. It's like it's. Yeah, you will soon be forgotten, just like I was. You will soon be forgotten. So try to flesh out her design. Any ideas welcome. I want her designs to look more burnt, like she's burning herself inside and out. Her design is one I'm wanting to completely redo. I want her insides to look like the blazes. Okay. These are all the same story. So why won't anyone stay? Ruler of Revere. Might as well take advantage of this gift I have been given. Dude, this is crazy. What the fuck? Where's Kit? Too late to look forward. The soul, when will I be able to see again? Oh, that's... Okay, this is gonna be sad. What the fuck? Ah, say ew. But it's kind of like... What the... Reclaim took control. Eggman went missing before he could finally reconstruct Sage. When she woke up, she felt that he was missing, so now she uses the remains of the Eggman Empire to search the remains of Earth for him using the Cybernus. Oh, yeah, Orbot! Orbot! The fuck? Sage found those three, Orbot, Cubot, and Tribot. Oh my god, it is all... Yeah, no, why not fuse them? Good idea. Sage Puppet. Madame Sage is a peerless gem. Sage made a lot of these to do work she doesn't want to do herself. She can override their personalities to control them from distance. Oh, cool. A metal MK 1.2. That's interesting. Metal was found by Sage in the remains of Central City. It covers his face with a sonic mask he refuses to remove. So when Sage improved him, she had removed the faceplate for it to fit Reckon's empire. Oh no, Scratch. Scratch and Grounder. Oh no, fuck. An amalgam of Eggman's forgotten magnets trying to scrap together. Guys, there's no trace art here, so thank you. We don't need to see the ref pics. I got it. I got it. Guys, look, it's Orbot and Cubot right here. I'm talking about this. Guys, Orbot and Cubot. Oh, man. Isn't that right, Sonic fans? We know who this is. Yeah, honestly, I'm a big fan of Orbot and Cubot. Get out? Yeah, you're right. Sorry, guys. Just kidding. All right. Yeah, interesting idea. I like your art is pretty cool. I like the I at first I was like, oh, I'm a little confused, but I do like this like concept that you have. Yeah, awesome fucking Blaze, and you got like a bunch of different characters just branching out. I really like that. That's cool. How many we got? Yeah, we're pulling through. We're pulling through. Hi, I'm Lost. You can find me on GameJolt. Imagine being shunned from the reality you were in for a reason that was out of your control. What would you feel first? Anger, lament, grief, denial? You didn't have a chance to feel any of that since the universe already erased you from existence and nobody will remember your name. And there you are in the dark, aimlessly walking as you step on nothing. Or maybe you're drifting along the non-existent air. You can't tell or see anything from that matter. You can't tell or see anything for that matter. And you have no idea how long it's been since you got here. There's nothing but the endless dark ahead and yourself to listen to. A white-gloved hand reaches out to you as you finally hear a voice that is not your own. He introduces himself as Mephiles. You could barely make out his stitched appearance, but he's the only thing you can focus on and the only thing providing a light. It's oddly comforting. He promises that it will preserve your existence by taking you to another world, another place where you can exist again in exchange for something. You don't exactly know what you'll be given back, but how desperate are you to escape this place? You decide to take his hand as the deal was settled. I hope you'll like this small little snippet I made for my character Mephiles the Mad. Or I should say Mephiles. I don't care. There'll be more to come a lot later in time, but in a short story, this project will be about where Sonic Media goes after they're completely forgotten about, unused, a one-off thing or scrapped before they could even debut in the world. Guys, Cosmos is here. Cosmo is here. Sorry. Mephiles takes advantage of that vulnerability of non-existence to drag them into his world. A world where he controls all of it, and he wants to see their minds snapped in half as his did. Dude, I like the way that this is written. This is peak writing. This is peak writing, bro. I like this concept. It's like I like that it's like abandoned things that are like if it's forgotten, it's left to time, and you're like, okay, come with me and I'll show you a world. Give them a place of belonging, but it's twisted and no one else can know. It's forgotten. I like that. But and I also like this art. Extra life or Sonic if you want to annoy him is Mephiles. Alright. Fly the bat. Ooh. What choice do you have? I love this. Wait, this is cool. Okay. Alright, dude. Hell yeah. Thank you, Mr. Wasp. Shouldn't mean to. I thought there was a Mr. in there. I don't know why. Thank you, Wasp. Oh, wait. That's why. I was right. Wasp, dude, that's an awesome concept. The way you wrote this was really cool. Seemed very, very interesting. Thanks for submitting. Oh, fucking hell. That's awesome. Oh, you guys did not make this easy on me. This time, chat, we're going to mix it up. We're actually going to look at the art first. Formerly Amir Hughes, this ghost haunts an almost complete copy of Sonic CD. Not alone, though, as he trapped his brother with him after he caused the end of his life. Now he forces his brother to listen to the music he makes through manipulating the code of their new home as punishment. Wait, that's cool. I also love this art. It's fused into a... oh, God. Oh, that's creepy. Wait, this is a neat idea. So it's... What? Okay, alright. So we mix it up. We saw the art first. Let's go. Underscore A is a ghost that haunts a copy of Sonic CD alongside his brother. Before becoming who he is now, dude, forcing to listen to music. Yeah, no, we haven't really seen. I gotta get the backstory. We haven't really seen it much. I'm interested to know where it goes. During the a young intern with dreams of composing music for video games. Him and his brother Joe were interns at the building at the time while attending college. The two were rivals since they were little, and Joe was the one left in his brother's shadow. During the internship, Amir had gained a mentor through an employee and had told them about his dream of composing music for video games. After learning this, his mentor tasked him with creating a few tracks and giving them the tracks to listen to. Without hesitation, Amir accepted this offer graciously and wasted no time renting a studio as well as a few instruments for 3 days. After completing the tracks and transferring them to a CD, they were ready to be given to his mentor the next day, but Joe had other plans for his brother. Oh boy. One night, Joe stood outside the Sega building and called Amir. He was driving when receiving the call and was shocked hearing his brother's distressed voice on the other end, urging Amir to hurry. When he was nearing the building due to his speed, he collided with another car, causing him to spin out and crash straight into the building, resulting in his death. Joe had taken the CD from his brother when he wasn't looking, and when it was the right time, he gave it to his mentor under the guise of it being his own music, and due to Amir's talent, he was given a job for the company to help make music for the next console. Wait, what the fuck? After Amir learned this, dude, that's fucking dirty. I killed my brother so I could take his music. After Amir learned this, he couldn't allow Joe to get away with this. So years later, Amir stole Joe's soul through a TV, running a near complete version of Sonic CD. Now Joel is trapped inside the game that has been molded into a realm where he must listen to the music Amir makes through manipulating their new home for eternity. Jesus Christ. I love the uniqueness in this. Plus the art here you have and like the way they're fused. Oh, what the fuck? What a twisted experience. All right, I know I'm repeating myself, but what a refreshing palette cleanser, because it's like I can believe that somebody really would do this, because jealousy and most importantly envy is a very, very powerful thing, right? And the idea of like, you know, you take that and then you're trapped and you're stuck torturing, like you're listening to the thing that gave you success in your life that you stole from somebody else. Ah, that's all right. That you cooked. Yep, you cooked. I like it. It's like it's unique. And it's a really odd like punishment, and it kind of like you're able to tell the story between two people. Yeah. I mean, it's 2 days before the submission's closed too. I need to get my ass off. Sorry. I needed to get off my ass, but thank you so much, dude. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for submitting it. It worked. You did it. I like it. Good stuff, man. Thank you for submitting. Yeah, this is rule breaking. That's not a summary. Yeah, like, some of them are like, oh, it's long. Guys, can I actually complain? Am I allowed to? I feel like I've been complaining a lot. I feel like I should probably skip it, right? Like... But this was already submitted, right?
Tampro Train super chatted $5. That's
game
the
looks
biggest
cool.
fucking paragraph I've ever seen.
Thank you so much for the 5. I appreciate it. Okay, here's what I'll do. Let's compromise, right? Clearly this person broke the rule. They also put time into putting this in here. Here's what I'll tell you. This looks to be a game. I wish you would have just put in the game. I like that you have a story, but maybe, like, for next time, for everyone who's fair, let's all right. I was memeing when I changed this, but all right, let's count it. Let's count it. Okay. Also, I have a YouTube channel, Bunny, where I have the VOD posted. But yeah, let's count it. This project is called Sonic Divergence, and it's a TD and OM inspired Roblox ASIM, yet with a much faster pace. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, it's at least 6 paragraphs, so all right. I'll tell you what. Okay. It's too much, right? It's too much. Pumped Up Goose, I appreciate you guys submitting it. Sonic Divergence, it doesn't look like it has bad gameplay. I'm glad you have gameplay, but next time, let's summer it down so that way everyone gets a fair chance, and I'm not like, oh, well, you didn't read mine and it was super long. Like, just so I have to uphold this. You have good narrative. Just please summarize it next time, okay? Summarize it. Tell me about your game project. And hopefully you made more progress, right, in your game. I wish you the best, but, like, please be considerate of other entrants who have submitted, okay? Okay. I will be right back. We have 2 left, Chad. We are at the end. Let's go. 2 left, and I think we can jump to the games, right? I'll be right back, Chad. I gotta use the bathroom. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Whew. We are back. I want to say thank you guys for your patience. So, the next one is Game Pal Cartoons. Hey guys, it's GameStream, the guy who does the Cream the Rabbit mixes of Sonic.exes. This one is a Cream mix I really liked and hope you get to see. It was originally only Legacy Cream named 2002C, which I failed to show twice in the same event before. But since Awakening was revealed, I decided to work on both, so this is now a cream mix of Legacy and Awakening cream. It would be very interesting of how a take of this would be, but if you got any takes, go ahead. So wish me luck, because I'm taking commissions with Twitter DMs and Discord DMs, doing a whole lot more motivation and animations along with a certain cream mix model in Blender involving rewrite, which I think you like if I finish adding tweaks at some point. Okay. Here we go. This is what we're looking at, chat. Whoa! Fucking hell. Fucking fuck. Yeah. Now that's what I call peak. I love this art. Hello? Closest cream can look. Wow! Dude, your art is so cool. 2017 X Cream? Very interesting, otherwise known as 2002 Cream. And I hate how mean you are! Interesting, this would be actually a interesting take. Dude, take a shot every time I say interesting. I think you'll die. To be honest. Like, Cream being like this is uncomfortable, honestly, but like, it could, like, you could easily see it victimizing itself. I like this. Dude, this is cool. Yeah, I like this. Your art style is really neat. Also, it doesn't have their name, so I can just... A person suggested it? Yeah, we love the concept, I think. It's just pretty, yeah, it's definitely pretty neat. Game stream. Yeah, if you guys, they got commissions open, so you guys want to go help someone out. There you go. They have pretty good art, honestly. Thank you for submitting, Game Pal. That's pretty neat. Very neat. So neat. The neatest thing I've ever seen. I've never seen anything better. I was kidding. Okay, so no name. This is a submission is a Sonic.exe OC of mine. CMY.exe prefers going by Shade, he/they is the Shadow, the Hedgehog EXE. He's connected lore-wise to another OC of mine that I've submitted last review, RGB.exe. Wait, I remember RGB.exe. Yeah. And has some similar feature design-wise to them. The basic backstory is that Shade was created to replace part of the game, that part being a certain missing character, Shadow the Hedgehog. This ended up failing and Shade becomes an error, so much so to the point that he got corrupted and broke the game he was in. Later down the line, RGB comes into the picture to try and fix this game. RGB.exe was made to track down and destroy other EXEs, for those who don't know. Instead of deleting Shade, RGB ended up befriending them and bringing them back to fixed up and edited to so that he too could work alongside RGB. Now with this spiffy new look, Shade now does the same thing RGB does, track down EXEs and prevent them from chasing further harm. Shade's less serious about their newfound job though. He often goofs off and even approaches the task differently by trying to befriend EXEs instead of killing them. Shade and RGB are still big work in progress, though I would love to have a larger project like an FNF mod based off of them in the future. I love both of them so much. They're my silly hedgehogs and it needs a lot to see another one of them get reviewed. There's some extra art in the Google Doc I've linked below in case you're interested. Thank you for your time. I hope that everyone has an awesome time in stream, and I can't wait to see all other submissions. Okay. I like the idea of a Shadow the Hedgehog EXE. I'm always a fan of that. Yeah, RGB was in the last submission. Like, not like this round of times, but RGB was in the last one. I loved their art the last time. CYMX was, like, really, really cool. Yeah, look. Point, chat, point. I remember. Because, like, their art was really, really cool. Yeah, what? So it just kind of, like, goofs off a little bit eventually. Just doesn't do. He's so silly. I like this. Dude, Yeah, I love the art. Peak. All right. CYM. Dude, that's so cool. Thank you for submitting. We didn't get to see your name, but thank you. We love them. Love them. All right. Last submission, guys. Here we go. Here we go. All right, guys. Let's see. Story scripter. Wispangle, or Tangle.abs, is a version of Tangle the Lemur from the IDW comics, who is the personification of the void. She lost her Whisper, her girlfriend also from IDW, and was fused with her corpse to save her life. She spends her days hunting down villains to prevent what happened to her from happening to anyone else. She was originally based on Sin from Murder Jones before being redesigned. FNF mod is in the works, just being a bit. Let's take a look. Wait, this is cool. Oh my god. A Whisper EXE? Wait, no, sorry guys, I said the name wrong. A Tangle EXE, guys? Dude, I can't believe Tangle the Lemur got in this. This is crazy. Why won't you come off? Well, this is cool. You promise you lied to them. I hate you. They all hate you. I trusted you. Oh, Whisper. Tangle.abs were commonly known as Wispangle, an oddity created by Story Scripter. The incarnation of the Void's consciousness having been corrupted, Wispangle is an entity born from trauma and never-ending guilt over friends she's failed. Merged with Whisper's corpse to save her life, she now spends all her time hunting down villains and trying to find the ones responsible for her inspiration. That's cool.
At Thaphone Bastard super chatted $2.84. Congrats to Story
so
Scripter. I'm kinda sad Zelaroth was removed, but happy that everyone else got theirs in this one is cool. Have a good day, everyone. Smile.
Zelaroth. By the way, guys. By the way, to the people who were like, these are past the point. Like, they submitted this last second. People that were like, anything past 138 was sent last second. So shit like this, the reason this wasn't deleted was because nobody fucking knew. They did that. They sent this in like last second, last frame, And, like, it was, like, right before stream. But Celeroff, I don't want to say... I don't know. I don't know, guys. There are a lot of stuff here. We went through a lot of these guys. Like, 100 and like... Yeah, I thought we did Celeroff. Also, was it Blazy? Was Blazy saying something earlier? I mean, I could go through and see. Can't believe we did all this, though. Phantom Star. I'm Blazy? Yeah, we did yours. It was like on the first day. Yeah, man. I'm pretty sure the most people, like... I'm pretty sure most people who are like, oh, we didn't cover it, like, it was just probably, like, early on, and you just didn't get to catch it. Oh, yeah, which, by the way, I'm gonna do something real quick, chat. Zenity. The Prince of... I remember. They were... Sometimes I just, like, don't read the names because I'm like, well, I probably shouldn't. Like, for the most part, I tried to get into the... Trying to get into it. Sneak peeks. Yeah, we can't, unfortunately. I could send, like, a... Oh, how could we... Right now, what I'm doing is I'm looking for the games.
Was there, like, a redo with the submissions or something that might explain it, cause I didn't see mine at all?
Like a redo with this? No, there wasn't a submissions. Like, listen, if some stuff just didn't, like, find the guidelines, there was also, like, some problems in general, but I'm not, like, I don't want to hunt down, like, each one of these individually, guys. Right now, I'm mostly looking for the games so that way I can credit them properly, because that's what's next on the list for us to move on to. If you didn't make it, there was likely a good reason for it. Some mistakes were made, but we should ask for understanding. There will be next year where I'm implementing. I had a game. I am looking for it. So there was save state. I suppose I could actually just do this. I suppose I could just do this, actually. Yeah, because, like, I'm just trying to find the game so that way I can, like, credit them and we can go back to it. So the first one we're gonna play is the creepypasta one because I feel like that one's important. Because it was the first one, that's why it's important, by the way. Susie, Marcus, Sinister Monster, Lilith, the Anomaly. We recognize some of these. Pumped Up Goose, I think, was. Wait, no, that was the long one. Wait, did they have 2 submissions? Son of a bitch. Some stuff I just forgot about. God damn it. Comic Sans, Stick Eater, working overtime, Zangle. There's so many people. Terminal, Local Green Mountain, Krusty, Alex, Silly Lasagna, Diabetic Artist. Boom. Dude, this mix goes so hard. This was a game, but they're not done yet. Gaster! Sorry. Mario one before the creepypasta one? Was there? I thought the Mario one was after. Let me check. I have I downloaded them, so I actually did download them. I'm pretty sure the first one I got was the creepypasta one. Right? There was one that's Sonic.exe, the Sonic Super Collection, GBC. Oh wait, this is a. I think this is a. I think this is an FNF mod. Yeah, I'll probably have to put that in the Psych Engine, I think. Devil's Rebirth, which I don't know if we actually played. You skipped it? Dude, I could have swore. There's got to be a way to, like, manage it. Oh, I actually hate Hill.gym. I'm grabbing the pages. Yeah, if we could just have, like, the... Like, I need mostly just the games, so maybe we can organize it. Oh, wait. Oh, here we go. Yeah, you could, like, organize it through, like, all the stories and stuff. Did you play it for half the stream, then? For you guys. You can open... Oh, yeah, a spreadsheet! Why didn't you think about that? What the hell's wrong with you guys? Guys, like, come on. Lock in. What are we doing? Duns being serious? I am being serious. I'm actually going to hide that just in case there's anything insensitive there. Not insensitive. Anything bad. Okay, let me go through and just check this out. There's been like 5 games, right? At least 3 apples of games. Oh, there was one. What the fuck? Wait, hello? Why would you do that? There was a Mario one.
At Thaphone Bastard Super Chatted $5.68. Will the Vava X's be made into an edited together video of highlights? BTW,
thank you so much for the subs.
Didn't mean to.
Probably not. Mostly just because the amount of time that would take. This is like 16. No, like. It's probably over 24 hours of footage. And I just don't have the time, unfortunately, to do that. And I couldn't pay someone because it would be way too expensive. So, unfortunately, no. way too long, and I'm only human. You know, I'm one guy. You know, my mods help me, but like, you know, that's like in video editing territory. I don't think it's a bad idea. I think it'd make a lot of people heavy or happy. I mean, but okay. So there was a Mario one. Oh, you got all the you absolute legend. So there was a Mario one. That's on me. I think we got Devil's Rebirth. That was a game that we got. The creepypasta one we got, I downloaded this. I tried to download all of them and then like move on. And then the Sonic EXE one, I think, is just titled Sonic.exe, I'm pretty sure. If I hit download, it'll say Sonic.exe. Yeah, we already got it. And the Super Mario Bros. One. So, yeah. So we got most games. I will have a different way for people to submit their art pieces and stuff. I'm not gonna have to, yeah. Anything that says Game Jolt will, or Game Banana will be. Guys, you guys ready for another Hill.Gym remix? This one's different though. I hate Hill.Gym, bro. It's so bad. Google Drive link, 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 Google. Can I just search it? There would be a nice search function that would be actually great on Sheets. That would be just so cool. And I was looking at the wrong fucking spot. I was looking at the wrong goddamn spot. Okay. Here's an FNF mod. This is just another Sonic horror mod. Which I also think I have this one too. Yeah. Bait used to be believable. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. I could go all day. So yeah, guys. Thank you to everyone who had submitted. We're gonna go over the games. We're gonna go over to the game section, but to everyone who did submit, I'm sorry to anybody who didn't get in. Nothing about this was at all personal. Nobody ever went like, well, you suck, so we're just not gonna include it. Okay, guys. Just try to be understanding that we did likely have probable cause. We already played the other. We played the FNF mod with Emperor. With Snob's mod, so we don't have to do that. I'm excited to see them. We're doing games today, chat. We're doing games today. That's right. We're locking the hell in, and we're doing at least a game today. I don't want to say all of them. Oh hell no. I love it, but no. Y'all fuck with Moonsetter? It's such a good song. There was the Mediafire one. Dude, I can't play mine. It's copyrighted. I'm not prepared. You know what? No one's prepared. I'll destroy it. I might turn this into another stream where you guys can hop over to watch it, so that way game developers have like an easier time finding their game. But at the same time, I don't want to give them favoritism because they posted a game. I don't want to make it seem like I'm giving favoritism because they're like, oh, so what, they posted a game, you're going to make it convenient for them? But dude, there's like 4 or 5 of them is the thing. There's like 4 or 5 of them out of the 10,000 that people posted here. I'm not trying to be like, yeah, people, I'll make it convenient for the games. No. It's just probably better for entertainment purposes too. There may or may not be copyrighted music. Why would you do this to me? Why have you abandoned me? Why have you hurt my heart and killed my stream? Now when people are watching it back, they're gonna see fucking... They're just gonna see... Like, no, they're not gonna hear anything, because I'm gonna have to cut out the sound. Copyright might be a good reason. Yeah, you're right. Don't you lie. Don't deny. I think I got all the games. And if somebody's missing one, you can let me know, because I'm pretty sure I got them all, though. Okay. Let me create that other stream real quick, and we'll hop over for anyone interested in wanting to check out. Should I make it part 5? I'll do part 4. I should do day 4. We'll do day 4. No, we'll do part 5 technically. Viewer, what should I call it? Viewer version 4.5. I'll do that. That's funny. All right, we'll do that. That's funny. Viewer submitted games. Horror games / EXE games. Okay, so we'll make this a gaming. We'll say Sonic. I get what you're thinking as you turn to me. 'Cause what I have in my 2 hands, enough to set me free. It's resisted, given over time. You sneak up from behind. All right, YouTube chat. The other stream is about to be created. I'm just waiting on it to load. We'll do this. And then, yeah, you guys can hop on over. We have a new one. If anybody wants to watch, go over and watch the games that are being played. We have a day 4.5. I'll post it in chat for people who want to watch it. Twitch chat, it's not going to change for you. You guys just get to see the transition of me pressing a button. You guys get the exclusiveness. Hopefully that gives you the right link. But I'm pretty sure I got every game that I needed to. So, yeah, so let's go ahead and just remove this, and let's go over to that other stream. Thank you for everyone who submitted. I appreciate everyone's patience. I do apologize if you're upset and that everything didn't go exactly, but as planned. But yeah, you guys were awesome. to the people who were respectful and fun and awesome. You guys are great. Okay. I'll see you guys over at the gaming scene. We're gaming now.